There are times when extraordinary men experience extraordinary events. When ordinary lives clash in extraordinary times. Events and times that will be remembered for generations. Events that should never, ever be forgotten. I'm an ordinary man, a lawyer by trade, and it was a frightening time, September of 1814. Our young country wasn't even 40 years old. Our capital, our White House, burned. Washington, D.C. captured. Men and women taken prisoner by the British. I was asked to enter a truce ship. I was there on the Patapsco River, trying to negotiate the release of Dr. William Beans, trying to get him and other prisoners released. Finally, after days, Vice Admiral Cochrane agreed to the release, but not until they had bombed and taken Fort McHenry. Oh, Fort McHenry, there on the bay, had to stand. It had to resist all that the British would throw at it. Fort McHenry had only 1,000 men, 20 cannon, and the British boasted 19 warships. It started actually on the 13th of September, 1814. The constant bombardment. 1 hour. Boom! 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 5 hours. Boom! 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 10 hours. 15 hours. 20 hours. 25 hours. For 27 hours. Boom! 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 Mortar shells that were fired from the cannons that exploded on impact. Congreve rockets that would leave a trail of light as they were fired from the British ships. It allowed us just a moment to catch a glimpse. For our biggest worry is that the stars and stripes would be lowered and a white flag of surrender would be raised. As long as we could see it, there was hope. Some 1,500 to 1,800 rounds were fired by the British. A cannonball, a rocket, every minute. The dawn of September 14th. They were asking me, "Can you see it? Can you see it, Francis? Does our flag still wave?" I wanted to look, but I didn't want to look. I was afraid of what I would see. Or maybe I was afraid of what I might not see. But I looked. There it was. There it was. The stars, the stripes. It was battered. It was torn. But our banner still waved. I stood in awe. I stood in humility. 4 brave men had given their lives. 24 were wounded. But our flag still waved. We were finally released. I was on my way back to Baltimore. Some people call me a hero. That day I was just a historian. I had to tell the story The real heroes were those men inside that fort who would not surrender. The real heroes were General George Armistead, who kept that banner waving. I began to write on the back of a letter. I had to tell the story. I had to let people know what had happened on that glorious day. I called it the defense of Fort McHenry. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? God bless America.